Well,
Right. Here we
Since I'm the
go.
only one in here, I don't suggest we do a short or long rest.
yeah, and I have a heal, but I
I
won't
do
get
too.
my spells back until we do a
Long rest.
Right. You guys have only been
Hey,
awake
Brian.
for like 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
Hours of rat. Pure rats.
Yeah, all the rats have. It's tiring work. It was really tiring pulling Nim out of so many pits.
Yeah, I could see that being tiring. I mean, Nim is pretty heavy, you know, and
Oh, gosh.
Right, Brian. So here's a question. As far as my
Okay.
offhand goes,
yes.
is it possible for me to use, say, a dagger or a mace instead of my second short sword?
So you could use any weapon that's a light weapon as your offhand. You just have to make sure that it is, you know, a light weapon. Also, if it's not a finesse weapon, you're not going to be very effective with it.
I
You
would
drop, I
just
can do
do
one. And pick you right back up.
So yes,
So
you
here's the
could use a dagger.
So yeah. So the question is, would I be better off with a dagger offhand or a mace offhand?
Definitely not a mace. A mace is not a finesse weapon, and so you'd be making attack rolls with your strength.
Yes, you do.
I was thinking of rewarding the party for saving me from the pits.
Yeah.
By giving one of my short swords to Ost, as he's ineffective with a mace.
Yeah. Let's see. What do you got on your person?
Well, I have 5 daggers and 2 short swords.
Yeah. I mean, so
The dagger-
you'd be more effective with the dagger than you would a mace by far. It would deal less damage, technically, but then again, I mean, just from the dice perspective. But since you'd be adding a +3 modifier instead of a, what would it be, a -1
Yeah.
modifier to the damage, the dagger would actually be doing significantly more damage.
Okay. So can I? So why is it 1d4 -1 right now?
Because it's the mace.
Oh, for me? Because
No.
I have a -1 strength.
No, I'm talking about the dagger on my profile is 1d4 -1.
Well, let's pull that up really quick. Sorry, I just clicked on that by accident. You're using your strength modifier, so you just want to make sure you're using your dex modifier for that.
Gotcha.
I've gone ahead and corrected that for you. So
Okay.
it should now be swinging at a +5 with 1d4 +3.
And to be clear, Ost, do you want to cast light on my shield, if my dagger, my sword, so you can use it?
Sure, I'll do that. But am I getting a short sword right now?
Oh, also a quick thing I wanted to note, just for you know, general sake, switching equipment and things like that. I was reading on the donning and doffing armor under the equipment section, and donning or doffing a shield is one action. Just so you guys are aware. So it's kind of difficult to go from, you know, shooting a bow to suddenly putting your shield on and in combat.
That's fair. Hey, Brian, another thing. With my lucky, so if I roll, say for instance, I attack someone and I roll a 1, do I need to roll again 2 fresh rolls, or just use my other roll for being lucky?
Yes, I would say you'd roll a fresh roll there.
Cool. Okay.
Do you want my mace? Because I'm going to drop it.
No, you can drop it. I don't want your mace.
You just if you don't need to save the weight, why not just sell it back in town?
It could be worthless.
I'm
nothing.
heavily encumbered with it right now.
Heavily encumbered doesn't mean anything, right?
Am I okay being heavily encumbered?
Yeah, I am.
It's until you become, what is it, over encumbered, that it
Okay.
becomes an issue.
Okay, that'll be the first thing I drop.
Yeah.
Do I need to add anything else to that dagger? Because it's 1d4. Right now my offhand was 1d6 plus 1d6.
Oh, actually, that dagger, since it's going to be your offhand, you are not going to be applying your dexterity modifier for the damage for it. So
Okay.
let's go ahead and pull that up really quick.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I see the difference between my main and off right now.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna leave the offhand on there because basically what I'm gonna tell Ost is basically he can borrow my short sword till we find another one,
Yeah.
and then off a goblin or some shit, and then I'll go back to it.
Here, I'm going to go ahead and update this for you.
Ta-da!
Basically, I'll narrate. So basically, like we're as a group, we're standing over the dead rats, and I kind of look at my offhand short sword and just kind of flip it over to Ost and say, basically, when you're out of spells, here's something to back you up.
Thank you. I'm going to be out of spells soon.
And then
You
I'll
were
basically just
pretty
say,
useless with that mace.
thanks for pulling me out of the pits. And then I go back to my quiet, sullen self.
Excellent.
A rare gesture from me.
I talked to them like, Nim, you want to go check out the next round?
I just wanted to test to make sure I had my decks.
See what's in that next door. We'll stay around the corner like we did earlier.
Cool. So we're just gonna go ahead and proceed with the map.
Yeah, I'm gonna move right here. I'm gonna stay here so that my light doesn't shine around the corner. Well, actually, would it shine around the corner to where if you open the door? But I need to be back a little bit further.
There would probably be a little bit of dim light. That would probably extend right up until the edge of the door.
So it wouldn't be that bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
So many.
Okay. Yeah. Since we did, I'm trying to remember.
Put the rat in the way.
Yeah. Just make sure you're not even walking on the floor. You're just walking on carcasses at the moment.
And I just want to get this straight real quick, guys. You're not taking like any kind of short rest or anything? Okay. I just want to make sure of that.
Yep. I'm the only person who heard, so.
So I'm gonna.
Who hurt you?
I can't remember after the battle. I can't quite remember if I checked this door for traps and unlocked. So I'm just gonna go ahead and re-examine it, still having a bruised bum from my previous falls.
Yeah, excellent. Go ahead and check that door. Give me a
Do it at
perception check.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, the door does not seem to have any kind of traps on it whatsoever.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just try the handle real quick. Just jiggle it, see if it's open.
Okay, yeah. The door does seem to be unlocked.
Okay, and I'm gonna go try dropping a stealth before I enter the door, or before I open the door.
Okay, excellent. Go ahead and give me a stealth check. A 27. Yes. So once again, oh, this is a double 27, by the way. Once again, were you not an elf, this would be impossible. But somehow you're able to just meld into like even the flicker of shadow, and just where you stood, you are no longer. You are silent.
I can't wait for combat when he doesn't roll any of those.
Yes.
Okay, now I'm stuck. I'm gonna go ahead and open the door.
Excellent. You open the door, and you find
We can't see anything, right? Yeah.
Huh?
no. I mean, like, yeah. All you are gazing upon is down the here. I'm going to give you a little bit more vision down this way. Down the length of the hallway, Nim has rounded the corner, and even any footsteps you may have heard from her just suddenly disappear. Nim, you come upon an empty chamber that is home to only rat droppings, crumbled flagstone, and stains.
Okay. As I kind of peer through the door, I inspect for. I'm just kind of looking to see if there's any more floor traps immediately past the door, as we
Okay.
previously were into.
Yeah, give me a perception check real fast. Okay. There do not appear to be any sort of traps at all inside this room.
And he falls into a pit. No.
Boy, that pit had like a super good hide score or something. Stealth score.
So I'm going to slowly enter the room, and just it looks like there's a door over here. So I'm just going to kind of staying with the wall, just not sensing anything. I'm just going to go ahead and proceed to the next door and test it out.
You're gonna test the door.
I'm going to inspect the area.
Oh,
door.
okay. Yeah. Sorry, I wanted to get the right words that you were saying there. Yeah. Go ahead and give me another perception check.
And we're waiting until he comes back. Just FYI, Brian.
Right.
Okay. We're not waiting for a certain amount of time. Like we're not counting off like minutes.
Yeah. There do not appear to be any sort of traps or anything like that on this door.
Okay. Not seeing anything. I'm going to go ahead and test the handle again, see if this one's unlocked.
Okay. This door is also unlocked.
I'm going to go ahead and just gingerly open the door and kind of look up the hallway in my stealthy mode.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me another perception check. Okay. You find a 10-foot wide hall. Let's see. Yes, on the northern wall, passage to the room beyond is partially blocked by roughly mortared 3-foot high wall, complete with crenellations. This little area appears to be completely bare as well.
The hallway does?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and slide into the hallway.
Okay.
And I guess the floor looks bare. I'll just check for any surprise traps on it, even though it looks bare.
Okay. Well, that was part of your previous perception check.
Cool. Okay, I wasn't
yeah, there are no traps of any kind in this room.
Okay. Seeing it's just a half wall, I can't really see past it. I'm just going to basically slowly kind of holding to the wall, slide up to the point that I'm kind of kneeling against below the half wall.
Okay. And you make your way up there, and are you peering into this next area?
Yeah, so I'm just cautiously peering.
All right. So give me a perception check real quick. I need to remind myself this is actually a disadvantage, but you've been rolling fairly well on your perception checks. So gazing into this room, you see a lot of filth on the floor, stains on the wall, shabby hides, and a fire pit that attests to the years of use of this room. And it's seen years of use this room has seen at the hands of creatures unconcerned with hygiene. On the eastern side of the southern wall is a crudely mortared half wall, and on the western side, before I show this to you, it looks as though the wall has been recently carved out, and sitting there is a massive figure.
Yeah.
Oh.
He seems to be just looking down at the ground, poking his fingers through the rubble.
What size would that guy be?
Massive.
Large.
Cool.
large.
I can call him.
But yeah, he seems to just have his face down to the ground, and mulling. It seems he is sitting upon a stool that is probably 3 sizes too small for him. It seems that it's about to break underneath his weight.
Right.
But he's just there.
Okay, I'm going to seeing this. I'm going to as I fall back to this room right here. I'm going to go ahead and drop my caltrops again.
Okay.
And I'm just going to drop them just basically just right in front of this wall, like where I'm based. I have 2 packs of caltrops, so I'm just going to just drop them right in front of the wall.
Okay. Give me a stealth check for that. Excellent.
Wow.
You remain as stealthy as possibly can be, and you place your caltrops upon the ground.
As I I'm gonna move them, in those spots, right there. And I'm just gonna fall. I'm gonna go ahead and just fall back to the group.
Okay. Excellent. Seamus and Ost, have you guys been doing anything or talking at all during this period that Nim's
So
been
at this
gone?
point, we're just talking about kind of like how we're feeling. So I'm like a little bit worse for wear, but I'll survive.
And I've been telling him about how amazing I was back there, and I was like, if you just followed the good Lord of Foltus, you could have such power as well.
Excellent.
Coming up on this rousing conversation between the fellows, I quickly just get to the point that we have a troll of sorts ahead of us, and my thought, just kind of proposing it to the group, is for myself to move back into the adjacent hallway to get basically the first shot off at this troll, and then fall back to the group in the large room.
So I ask, is it big enough for my trap, or is it too big?
And I'm not familiar with your trap. You might have to refresh me on that.
I don't know either. This is more of an open-ended question that I hope that Brian knows the answer to, because I don't understand how. It says when you use your action, set it. It doesn't say any size.
Yeah, I would assume. I mean, this is like I would imagine this is in line with like being a bear trap. So, and bear traps are large creatures, so I think this would work for a large creature. If a creature got any bigger than that, though, it probably wouldn't be effective.
Got it. Okay, cool. That's really what I was asking. So,
Okay.
Nim, do you mind describing what the room that you want to fall back into? It would be good for like a hunting trap, some caltrops, some ball bearings.
Ball bearing, make them fall.
I'm gonna explain to you basically the next room over is fairly large, but there's a narrow hallway which he has to pass through to get to us. So if we were to trap that hallway with the caltrops and the hunting trap, we may be able to catch him out, in range for our arrows, but out of range of his melee in a small room. Until he forces his way out of it, is my thought. Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
I was gonna say, you give me your hunting trap as I'm sneaky, and I can attempt to place it in the hallway near the caltrops, and then we can basically set up in that room to engage him once he comes around that corner.
Sounds good. So you take my hunting trap and my caltrops.
I could take the caltrops, but I've already dropped. I explained I've already dropped 2 sets in the hallway.
Okay. So do you want to take my hunting trap then?
Yeah.
Okay. So I give you the hunting trap. It's 25 pounds, just FYI.
Yeah, let me see how much that does to me.
Well, make sure you also got rid of the caltrops.
So I thought this thing's gonna be pretty loud. You kind of staple it to the ground, so you might not be able to do this as stealthy as you think. Should we just put it in front of the door in case it gets past your caltrops real quick, and then as he goes through the door, he gets caught in the hunting trap?
The issue,
because I don't think you're gonna be able to do this all that stealthy.
The issue is I'm gonna have to jump over the hunting trap on my way back into the room if I place it behind me, because basically the narrow hallway I'm gonna go in to set the traps and to fire at him does not have a direct view from the door to where he's currently sitting. So I need to be in the hallway to shoot at him.
It's there. You're not going to go. You could go diagonal through that doorway and not go straight over.
I mean, if you just have the trap in the middle laying out,
yeah,
isn't it going to see it?
It's pretty. If it's really that big, wouldn't it just have to go over? Or you could dodge, go sideways.
Is it possible for you to go?
Let's go in the next room and see if we can see what I'm talking about. Does that make sense?
Show us the way.
Show us the way.
Yes. I'm setting a hunting trap real quick to see how heavy I would be. I would be immobile. I would need to drop shit.
Yeah, no, let's not do that. Let's say we did.
Okay. So yeah, we'll check out the room. Okay, so
Brian, am I right? Setting up a hunting trap is not exactly quiet.
that's fine. I mean, we can set it up.
Because I think you have to do like pittons and stuff to like get it into the ground.
Right.
Yeah. I'm gonna re-enter the room, Brian, first.
Okay.
Suddenly there's a door, right?
Okay.
So I'll move to this door and basically just keep my ear out for the hulking beast while the group kind of assesses the situation and decides what they want to do.
So, so I'm thinking put the hunting trap here, put another set of call traps right on top of where you are. Or I could just put another trap here and then the ball bearings here.
Do I jump over them on my way back in the room?
Well, you could go this way.
Yeah, but if there's a Caltrops right here, I'm
Well,
going
I'm
over.
saying not the caltrops there. Just put the the trap there and the ball bearings here.
I mean, do we need to put all of that down?
Why not?
I don't think the ball bearings.
I mean, can't you just throw the ball bearings? Like, do you have
Yeah.
to set them?
Is that an action just to throw ball bearings?
Let's see what it says about ball bearings.
As an action, you can spill these tiny metal balls from the pouch to cover an area of 10 feet square.
There you go.
My basic thought is fight him in this room, trap the hallway to us so we can get as many shots as possible before he gets in within melee range.
Yeah.
So
You try to trap him in the corner with
Try to
the...
block. Yeah.
Because he can't move more than 3 feet from the hunting trap if he fails.
can I pass the hunting trap without it snapping at me?
Yes, if you went this way through the door, yes.
Yeah.
But he's going to have to go straight through the door and he'll have to go over it.
Why does he have to go straight through? Just so I know.
Because he's so
huge.
big.
Oh, okay, I get you. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
So
I'm fine with
I'm going to
that.
come over here and I'm going to place the hunting trap right here, Brian. Right where I've been pointing in this corner.
On top of your character? Or
No,
right
so north
Okay.
of me and west of Nim.
Okay.
Okay.
So, just to be clear, I'm gonna. All right, so Brian, just for understanding's sake, massive guy is gonna come through this doorway, right? He would actually have to enter said room, even though the doorway is smaller than him.
Yes. You'd
And
have
so
to
once he
squeeze
gets in the
through.
room, he would not be able to like stand. I don't know how to draw this out. He would not be able to stand in the doorway, right? He'd actually have to come through. So he would make up an area of like this.
Right.
Wall.
Can I draw a polygon? Yeah, so he'd be like this.
How do we get rid of it now?
Control Z. I don't know. I don't know how to get rid of it. Oh my god, it's on.
I'm gonna
So many
delete it
square.
and your
Yeah, there we go.
characters at the same time.
What did you do?
I just took it and deleted it. Hey, you click on it. Yeah. Okay, so he would have to stand there, right? But there's no way he could actually stand like here.
I mean, I
Like,
guess if he was like squeezing through the door and he stopped there, yeah, he could.
Okay. Okay. So I'm wondering when he would hit the trap is basically my question. Is whether he would hit the trap as soon as he comes through the door or after he's already gone through it.
Probably after he's already gone through it.
Okay, that's fair.
Just picture a troll like sliding through a fucking door and he puts his foot down as he comes through it.
So I'm going to place my trap right here, and then I'm going to back off, and I'm going to stand here. And I'm going to have my sword and shield out.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and drop back into stealth.
You are not going to be able to stealth through that doorway because I have my sword out that has light on it.
Can you go ahead and cover that up so I can stealth?
Yes, I'm just saying it loud. Like that's why. So
So tell him to sheath it.
Sheath the sword. Keep it sheathed until you hear the monster coming.
Okay, there we go. I have sheathed my sword. So, do you want to black out this area, Brian? To the right.
Yeah, here, let's go ahead and.
Is that if we close that door?
You want to see the
I tell Off, hey, Off, why don't you stand behind me and Soul, why don't you stand behind me so that you can get some shots down the hallway as it comes down.
I'd like to see that.
You're not gonna be able to see, so yeah.
I can't see over you. You're 3 feet
Yeah,
tall.
you're fine. You're fine. I just said one of you sit.
Oh.
Yeah, that's fine. You can't be over here.
Why are you standing so far back?
Okay.
What do you mean so far back?
Oh,
Ost, what do you have equipped right now?
Huh?
What does Ost have equipped right now?
my light crossbow, so I do not have a shield, so my AC is 15, not 17.
Okay.
And Saul, does Saul have his bow and arrow out?
Yes, he does.
Okay. So I asked the group, is everyone ready? Well, this sounds exciting, but let's make sure we're all on the same page. So, Nim, what are you going to do to make sure I pull out my sword? What are you going to let out a scream? So that we don't get disadvantage on like shooting? Because I honestly don't know if people will be able to see down that hallway and be able to shoot it.
I am going to, I basically explain my plan is I'm going to fire a shot,
Okay.
an arrow, and attempt to drop back into stealth as my second. And if he reacts, I will basically dash to the room.
Wait a second. Couldn't you just call out to it and
We're going to
not
show
use
off.
an action?
He wants to-
Oh, he wants
wants
to
to
go
damage
and
it.
okay, I see. Sure, go for it.
Just to
Okay.
test it. And if the shit fails, then I will hightail it back into the room.
Okay. As soon as I hear you open the door, are you going to keep the door open when you go out?
Let's
Okay,
just
so
go
as soon as
up
I-
to it to
As
see
soon
it.
as I Nim, can you call out to me when you want the light? Just scream light, and I'll do it.
Yes, I will.
Okay, so I'm holding an action for whenever Nim screams out light to pull my sword out.
Yeah, and upon pulling the sword out, if I see
Any
evil creature, I'm going to shoot my light crossbow.
Do you want cold brew or do you want cider?
Oh, let's just
Would you like some cold brew?
Okay.
You got cold?
Chameleon.
I'm going to go drop it to stealth, Brian.
I don't know if you've ever had.
Excellent.
Y'all have a glass?
So this room is dark right now. Go ahead and give me a stealth check. Excellent.
I don't need like a massive.
We have that.
And I'm going to go ahead and slip back into that room while they're getting their drinks.
Okay.
Maybe you're right. Turn it upside down so you can tell. No, you're good.
I'm going to go ahead and just slowly move back to this position.
Okay.
What are you rolling, Stone?
20.
Oh,
Jeez, he's rolling so well.
yeah.
It's a 22.
22. Okay.
Oh, smells good. We have
Do I see into that room, Brian?
Let's see. Let me check real quick on that.
and we have liftoff.
Can you turn it up just a little bit?
Yeah, you would.
Okay.
You would see about that much of him.
Okay. So I am going to I'm going to slowly stand up and draw my longbow.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to fire a shot at him and basically drop back behind the wall to see how he reacts
Okay.
to it.
So this will be your surprise round action. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So go ahead and give me that shot.
Burn. Oh, there we go. Oof.
Did I hit?
Excellent. You do. Yeah, the creature lets out a roar. Oh, that hurts! Oh, go ahead and roll your damage for me. Excellent.
And does he get stealth bonus?
Yes, he does because he was attacking with advantage. Excuse me. So you do. Mind you.
What is it?
Okay. What was that for? All right, you still get to take a bonus action, and if you have one, and then your move action as part of the surprise round.
I'm gonna attempt to drop back into basically hide.
Okay.
So roll a stealth, right?
Yep. Excellent. You are very stealthy. And
And I'm gonna slide back to basically right here for my action and just kind of hold position to see what he does.
okay. All right.
Hold position to see what he does.
All right. So everybody, go ahead and roll initiative for me real fast.
Oh,
Nice.
the only good roll I'll have. I'll be able to go first.
Excellent. Okay. Ost, it is your turn. You've suddenly heard this very loud shout from the other room. It was a large, loud grumbling. You can currently see if, let's see, is the door open?
Yes.
Okay, you can currently see up to this low wall right here.
Okay. I want to. I'm gonna go ahead and cast resistance on Famous.
Okay. All right, Seamus, once before spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to one saving throw of its choice. Excellent. And that is a concentration spell that lasts up to 1 minute. Awesome.
Yeah, and I just say like, may Fultus guide you. Good luck, you one.
Cool.
And I tap him on the head.
All right. Saul is going to continue holding his bow, waiting for anything to. Well, he can't see anything right now, so he's just I mean, he's sitting there holding his bow in the darkness, not really sure what to do with it.
He's just like aiming it, like, what are we doing, guys?
Yeah, basically.
I heard
Right.
something.
Nim, it is your turn.
Oh shit.
So they're all just holding position. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead since I'm stealth. I'm gonna slide back to where I was and see if I can't tempt him out of that corner.
Okay.
So I'm going to. Ooh,
Well,
like his ended.
it would end, except you are in stealth, and that attack is at advantage. So you do hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. Excellent. He lets out another yell. Oh, quit that!
And doesn't move. No. Okay.
It's not his turn yet.
No. Yeah. So I'm gonna this time I'm gonna drop back into stealth and move back into the room with the group.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a stealth roll.
Uh-oh.
Well, this works out. I was moving back anyway.
He definitely sees you.
Okay, perfect. So I'm going to move back into the room with the group.
Okay, cool. Go for it.
He's there. I'll move, I guess, here.
Hello?
Doop.
How far were you moving there?
I have 35 movement. So
Well, you moved 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So the furthest you would be able to move would be here or where you're currently at.
I'll just move right there.
Okay. Excellent.
So I mean, obviously the group sees me run back into the room. So
Well,
sure they've
not the entire group, just
Yeah, I have no idea.
just Ost.
Light or anything like that?
Yeah, so as I run, I slide past Seamus in the darkness. I pat him on the head. Say, have at it.
All right.
He didn't see where it came from, but he felt the pat.
Yeah, Seamus, it is your turn. What do you
I
intend
pull
to
out my
do?
sword.
Okay. The room suddenly is awash with a glow. Let's see. You can see up to... There's a bright light that is cast up to this point. And then you can probably see up to the wall at this point.
I wait. I hold the dodge action. I'm just kind of like dodging around. If there's anything that comes through that door,
Okay.
I scream. No, actually, no, I don't scream. I just wait.
Cool.
Okay. Let's see. Well, let's see. It is its turn.
So I put what, about 20 damage on it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
about that. Yeah. Okay. Seamus, you suddenly see lumbering out of the darkness a huge hulking figure. Completely massive. And let's he does step on these caltrops.
Does it step on both sets? Like singularly, kind of does it work that way?
Yeah, it seems that in jumping over the wall, he seems to just barely manage to avoid these caltrops, and he just is letting out a roar. I can't believe he did that.
I was worried they were
And
too
he just
close.
like sees you guys, and it's just, "Ah! What are you doing here?" So let's see if I. Oh man, he's got a lot of movement.
Uh-oh.
But this uses.
Does Saul have a ready action, right?
Yeah, Saul can see and saw him at this point, right?
Saul can
Oh
Saul-
yes. So Saul does take his shot. Thank you very much for the reminder.
No problem.
And he hits for a nice little damage. And the ogre's just
Yay.
throws his shoulder back for a second.
Hey, do I recognize what this creature is?
Give me a Arcana check.
Ooh,
Canna.
that
was not smart for me to do this one, but it's fine.
can I see what the creature is?
Yeah, Oz, go ahead. Let me,
Everybody can.
Yeah.
See, you're the one, yeah.
Okay,
There
Oz,
you go.
you would recognize
He's the one who
this.
should be doing Arcana check.
This is definitely an ogre.
This is in fact an ogre.
Nice.
Yes, it is an ogre. Man, it seems that, like, in an alternate timeline, you guys may have faced an ogre before.
Yes, happy,
All right.
happy-go-lucky Sun Elf Ost recognizes the ogre.
Yeah. Let's see. He's going to. Yeah, he's
I
going
didn't
to.
hear that, Brian.
Sorry, 1 second.
All right. Okay, the culprits.
Yeah. He's gonna just march straight into this room. And he does step on the hunting trap. Let's see if he can.
You just make the you just made the noise for it. I heard the clattering.
Oh,
What's that?
yes, yeah. That was
okay.
us on purpose.
All right, cool. It seems that in his rage, he just kicks this hunting trap out of the way. Golly. And
All our preparation. Oh,
yeah, I know. Sorry, guys, that should have worked. He sees you, Nim. He knows. He lifts up his great club and brings it down with a mighty swing. What is your AC?
14.
Oh, shit.
Wait,
All right.
Is it Nim dust?
Yes, Nim, you take 16 damage.
Shit! All right.
Yeah, you just see him like bring his great club up over his arm and just smash it straight down into Nim, and she just crumples on the floor in a mess. All right. And he just lets out a roar. Nobody comes in here without Grog saying so. All right, Ost, it is your turn.
all right. I am going to.
Get a drink.
I'm going to go ahead and cure wounds on Nim.
Do you have any spells left?
I have
Yes,
one.
One spell. All right.
I have one spell.
Cool. Go ahead and cast that for me. All right.
You rolled a 5, thank God. 7 health's not bad at all.
Now I have 0.
All right. We will wait for Nim to get back so we can
I
announce.
got cured.
All right, Nim.
Yeah, no.
I used my last spell on you.
Yeah, the last thing you remember is a club just coming down, barreling down on you, and just crushing you. Although suddenly, as you lay there in the darkness for a brief moment, you feel a surge of healing energy flow into you. You take 7 points of healing, and your eyes snap open. You are awake on the floor, and this drooling, snarling, great beast is standing before you.
Brilliant.
Don't you have a healing potion, Nim?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
All right.
I just-
Is it my turn?
Let's see. It is Saul's turn. All right. Saul is going to back off a little bit, and he's going to take a shot at this thing with his crossbow. Missing. And
It's like half the room.
yeah, he's just gonna throw open the door real quick. Actually, I
Yeah, good
assume
idea.
you guys can see pretty far, and he's just gonna
Hightail it out of there.
yeah, he's gonna keep his distance. All right.
So, you better keep fighting. We paid you for it.
I mean, he's standing there. I mean, his weapon is still at the ready. He's definitely not bailing.
Cool, cool.
Nim, it is your turn. You're currently laying on the ground looking up at this snarling beast. What are you going to do?
If you get up, you're going to give him an opportunity attack, FYI.
No, you don't.
Oh, really? Hell yeah.
I think that was from Pathfinder, but that is not a case in this edition anymore.
You can tell that I've done Pathfinder.
Yeah, right. So he's in melee range. I'm going to go ahead and, assuming the health potion is an action.
Yes, it is.
Okay, cool. And in that case, I'm going to going to stand up, and as I'm standing up, I'm going to go ahead and just take a swipe with my short sword as I'm kind of coming out of a crouch state.
Awesome. So you're aware, though, because you are standing up, you are losing half of your movement.
Okay.
So you would only be able to move 15 feet this round
That's fine. That's where I want to go anyway.
if you choose to disengage.
Yes.
Okay.
Gotcha. So
yeah, it seems that in you know, kind of coming out of this state of you know, having just been smashed by a great club, your feet are not quite balanced, and your swing is off. You're unable to land a blow on this thing.
would I have advantage because my ally is next to him?
No, you would get sneak attack damage, but not advantage.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so I missed.
There are old rules from older editions of games. There's also optional rules that I'm not applying that were in regards to flanking, where if you're standing on the opposite end of an enemy, you get advantage. But no, that not in this.
Okay, so I'm missing with that. As my sword sails clear, I'm just going to go ahead and kind of stumble my way out to the hallway.
Okay.
To here.
I assume you're disengaging.
Yeah, my bonus action disengage.
All right, cool.
And then
All right. Seamus, is your turn. You have this massive beast standing before you now.
You can try to. Do you have any like spells or anything? Then yeah, you can either dodge or hit. Go for it.
I'm gonna take a swipe at it.
Okay. Excellent. You hit it.
nice.
And you deal a hefty blow to it. Yeah, he lets out a roar. Next.
Cool. I'm gonna stay right where I am.
Okay, cool.
I don't know what else to do. I'm just gonna stand right here.
Excellent. Quite
Perfect.
excellent. Yeah.
Question. I have a question for you, Brian. Can you use
Yes.
a healing potion on an incapacitated target?
Yes, it would require an action to force the fluids down their throat, but you can do that. Okay. Yes, he, you know, in his rage, is going to hold his ground, and he lifts up his mighty great club and brings it down on you.
Okay.
But misses. It seems that yeah, you slashing him has just ever so slightly thrown him off balance, and he lets out a hearty roar. I'm gonna get you next time. Okay, and he's just gonna shift right here.
I have a question, Brian. If I climb him, does anything happen besides me just being on him?
Yeah, I think you get advantage on your attack rolls, and he has to use an action to like, yeah, pull you off.
Okay.
You can do that next turn.
I'll think about it. Just for fun. I mean, like, why not? What else?
Yeah. I mean, it is what two sizes larger than you, so I mean at least 2 sizes larger than you. So this is definitely something you can do.
Cool.
All right, Ost.
All
This,
right, and I pull out my. Well, I already have it out. I just haven't been using it. But I use my light crossbow for once,
Okay.
and I'm just like, may Fultus guide this bolt.
Excellent. Take your shot.
Press it again. Oh, there you go.
And you hit.
Nice.
Oh,
All right, and you deal a minor wound to him. Yeah, it sinks into his shoulder, and he's just like, I'm gonna get you.
and I'm gonna move. Oops, I want to click on him. I'm gonna move here, and as a bonus action, I can reload the crossbow. Right.
It's just so the loading property just means that once per turn,
Okay.
you can only you can fire it. So
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm good.
all right. It is Saul's turn. He is going to take a shot from where he stands on this beast and hits it,
Woo!
dealing a nice little chunk of damage to it. Excellent. All right, Nim, it is your turn. This thing is roaring.
I'm gonna go ahead and go ahead and take a shot. For my,
Yeah.
Excellent. You hit.
You can hold on to that. Unless you go
Nim, how do you kill this thing?
Oh!
so basically, as he's glaring down at this small annoyance at his feet that he has previously missed,
Mhm.
he's just glaring down at it, just kind of exposing the unprotected side of his neck as he's facing off with Seamus. And seeing the opening, I basically just draw back my bow and just absolutely let fly, just passing straight through his carotid artery and out the other side.
Yeah. The ogre is looking down at you, Seamus, and yelling out a number of absurdities when suddenly you just see like a blur, and then the next thing you know, just like a gout of blood just goes flying out the side of his neck, and just all attempt to talk is just completely overcome by just a gurgling, and he slumps down on the ground in front of you.
That's cool. That was a cool fight.
Yeah. All right,
Despite
all
all of
right.
our
Yeah, despite all of our preparation, it was still a cool fight.
Oh man.
I can't wait for your trap to work one day, Seamus.
I'm sure it's worth the 25 pounds.
Maybe you can throw it at somebody.
Kill him with it.
Yeah, maybe if you just wield it and then you just like force it onto people, maybe that might work.
So I'm gonna go ahead and slide back into the room and just kind of this position of the room.
Yeah, Saul follows you in. He's like,
Nim, don't stand there. That's where my hunting trap is.
God damn it!
It's already been activated. Saul's just like, I've never seen such a beast so big. That's quite a sight.
I look on the ogre and see if there's anything on him. Is he like completely naked? Or is
Yeah,
he, like,
he's got. Do you want to search him?
I would first like to explain to everybody that this is an ogre, knowing that they probably have no idea. And I'm like, yes, I've read quite a bit about this. They're quite amazing creatures.
is there like anything on him?
Yeah, actually, here, 1 second, real fast. Oz, you know some things about ogres based on that roll. Da-da-da.
Bearings can cover 10 feet square.
Yeah.
If I can find it in here. I'm just going to do a search on here.
I think.
Okay. No information here. 1 sec.
Time. I'm still marveling at the fact that we killed an ogre.
Yes, you did.
He couldn't kick us out of his swamp.
Okay.
Same trap.
Yes, you would know that they're lazy of mind but strong of body. They live by raiding, scavenging, killing for food and pleasure. The average adult specimen stands between 9 and 10 feet tall and weighs close to 1,000 pounds. They have furious tempers. They're gruesome gluttons, greedy collectors. They're very dumb. probably could have just fooled this thing. And they're primitive wanderers,
Yeah.
although it seems that this one is, you know, for whatever
Dead.
reason, holding this position. And he's also dead.
The Light of Faltus had to purge this root from the world.
Excellent. Okay. Yeah, Seamus, if you rub your fingers over its rolls of putrid, fatty flesh.
Well, so my question is, like, is it like carrying like a sack? Did it look like it was carrying anything on it, or is it just like, completely naked and just fur?
I mean, yeah, he's got a loincloth. He has some javelins that seem to be too big for you. And then of course the great club that he was swinging around.
I know.
Which is like bigger than you.
So I picked my hunting trap back up.
Okay.
I'll say while the group is inspecting him, I've moved forward to collect my caltrops.
I'd like to inspect, like, is the Great Club, like, is it made of any, like, valuable wood, or is it just, like, shit wood?
I mean, it is definitely not valuable. It seems that it was like broken off from a tree or something. And when I say broken off by a tree, I mean its trunk was broken off from the base.
Mhm.
And
And,
I just rolled to recollect my arrows as I was kind of moving through.
Okay. How many arrows did you fire?
I fired
At least
one
two.
over here.
Oh, 3.
Well, and 2 in the previous room, but they were in him, so I guess they moved with him to the room we were in.
Okay.
So,
Yes.
3 arrows.
You do find that one of those arrows is actually broken inside.
All right.
And I shot one bolt that landed in him.
Okay. You do recover that.
Do I collect my caltrops? Do I need to roll for that?
Yes. I mean, it seems that they were completely untouched. So yes, you can pick them up.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
How this guy managed to vault so dexterously over that wall is beyond me.
I look over at Saul and I'm like, hey, can you carry this club? It's too heavy for me.
It's just like, I'm not carrying that thing.
I'm gonna go ahead and back and just call to the group. If we don't want to rest, I'm gonna go ahead and consume my health potion and move forward.
I think we should hold on to the health potion.
I think we should do a short rest.
Okay.
How bad does this guy smell?
I'd rather do a short rest than.
Well, here, can I go ahead and re-examine this room, Brian, real quick? See if it's a suitable place to rest.
Let's see. 1 second. Let me delete this real fast because you've gathered those up. You do see that there is another door that leads here.
Here's the door.
Right here.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And it kind of smells, but I mean, you guys have dealt with worse odors
Oh,
very recently.
Hey, I'd like to go over to the ogre and does it have like a giant tusk or something?
He does have what looks to be some fairly large what are those, canines?
Yeah. Do any of you guys want a trophy? No? Okay.
Everybody
I feel like
knows that ogre toes make the best trophies.
I feel like it could be intimidating if we ever come up against any of its allies, so we could show like what we took down.
Yeah, cool.
yeah, take one. Can he take a tusk?
Yeah, you can take one of its teeth.
Okay, I'll go ahead and take an ogre tusk.
Tusk. it's a teeth. Teeth.
Ogre tooth.
Tooth.
All right, cool. So so I'm gonna come into the next room, and I'm going to talk to Nim and be like, Nim, should we put everyone get over, put the call traps back, put the hunting trap over here, and then just take a short rest. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that works.
All right, so I move over here and I put my hunting trap there,
Okay.
and I go to rest over here. Oops, sorry. Well, if you want to sleep on me, you can, Saul, but I don't think I'll be very comfortable. I know I'm stout. That's not my intention.
Saul.
So we put the call traps also right here.
Okay. Cool.
Once Ost comes over, he's in the restroom right now. You can probably move him if you want, Brian.
Okay.
I'll just move him for you.
There we go.
There you go.
Yeah. Saul kind of comments. He's like, "Oh, who cut the cheese?"
Just before the short rest, I'd like to cast light. I'm just gonna do it on. I'm gonna do it on Saul's boots.
Saul's boots.
Hey, you're light on your feet again, Saul.
You taps them together. Ah, well, you know what they say. There's no place like home.
Yeah, and I make them red because I can control the color.
Excellent.
All right, cool. We take a short rest.
Oh, did we inspect this room while I was peeing? Cool.
Ow! What?
Right. Yeah, it just seems that ogre had been living here for quite some time. All right. So if you guys want to go ahead and roll your hit dice to recover.
You roll both of them. How does that work?
Yeah. So for every hit dice you roll, you get that much plus your Constitution modifier back in health.
Okay.
And
so
we
can I
roll-
roll it once and then can I roll it again, kind of idea, or?
Yeah. Just until you run out.
There you go. I'm in max health.
I mean, is there any reason not to roll? But wait, I have full health, so so I don't need to roll anything.
Yeah, you don't need to roll.
I only needed to roll one.
Okay,
Yeah.
but so I got 4 back for the first roll, so I'm at 11
3.
out of 15. Huh?
3.
Oh, okay, 3. Gotcha.
Yeah,
I thought I
added
had.
the one. Yeah, it added it for you.
And then I rolled.
Roll it again.
Why? Oh, you think we're gonna do military?
Okay.
Oh.
Oh,
Where's max? Fine.
Hold on to it.
I'm holding on to one. Okay.
You guys are gonna do it.
I'm at max health now. I got 13. My next thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright.
so we don't notice anything, right? Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing happened.
The rest passes uneventfully.
Okay. So I move to take my hunting trap back up,
Okay.
and I tell Nim, "Hey Nim, why don't you grab your call traps?"
While we were resting, I was just talking to Saul about how if he followed in Fultus's footsteps, he could always light up his shoes. It would always light up his path.
Oh man, sounds like I've never considered myself much of a godly man. You know,
So
It's never too late.
I look over.
keep to myself, think about my family, but that's little else.
I look over at Austin and go, "Hey Austin, why don't we put it back on my sword so I can sheath it, so that when Nim goes forward, we can she can be stealthy, and not have it all sheathed. If anyone can see."
Okay, sure,
Oh, by the way, Ost, give me a persuasion check.
sure. Nope. Not very
Okay.
good.
Yeah. Saul doesn't seem too keen on your preachings of Fultus.
That's fair. I wasn't very persuasive.
Yeah.
All right, so light us now on my sword. I talked to Nim. Nim, are you ready to go ahead again?
And the light is like an orangey glow, like the sunrise.
Ooh. So you sheath your sword?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to attempt to drop back into stealth, Brian. Actually, I call back to Seamus real quick just to reveal his sword.
Okay.
Pull it, sheath it. And I'm going to go ahead and just inspect this door for any traps or anything like that.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check.
My sword is out, so you can't see it.
Excellent. There do not seem to be any traps on this door.
Okay. So I go ahead just to signal for him to sheath the sword, and I go attempt to drop into stealth at about the same time.
Use my sword.
Excellent. Yeah. You're one with the darkness.
So dumb.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and go to open the door and close behind me if it does open.
Okay. Cool. It does open for you, and you see a passageway down this way.
I step forward. Does it fall from underneath me?
It does not.
I'm just going to go ahead and shut the door behind me so the group can do what they will.
Okay.
And I'm just going to basically slowly move. I'm just going to slowly move forward, kind of peer around the corner and keep moving if I don't see anything of note.
Okay. Let's see. If you peek your head around the corner, you see dozens of blunted and broken arrows lie on the cracked cobblestone floor, and a few protrude from 3 crudely sewn human-sized targets hung along the center of the south wall. However, it looks like these targets have not been used in quite some time.
How fun. Okay. Seeing this, I'm just going to go ahead and just continue to slowly move around, just kind of hugging the wall.
Okay.
But, obviously having my guard up because of something's around.
Excellent.
And I'm just going to go peer around, obviously, this next corner.
Okay.
Is it light in where he is, or is it completely dark?
No, it's completely dark. Go ahead and give me a perception check real quick. Okay. Let's see. So up here, that is a 16. You see another short wall that seems to be about 3 feet high. Let me cover this really quick. It seems to be crudely mortared and crenellated. It's just a half wall. And beyond that, you see 2 figures that are sitting in the darkness. They seem to be of medium size.
And you said I can see them? Oh, okay.
One seems to be like sitting on a bench. The other looks to be keeping watch.
Which one's keeping watch? Can I tell which is keeping watch?
Yeah, it is. Excuse me, 1 second. The one right over here.
Okay. I'm going to I'm going to attempt to just fall back to the group to talk about this real quick.
Okay.
Just crack open the door, slide back in, room bathed in light.
As I hear him come back to the doorway, I pull out my sword.
So
Okay.
you're sitting in the darkness the entire time?
Yep.
How depressing.
I mean, I wasn't because I can see. Well, I can see.
Okay. I'm basically just saying I've never seen these guys before in my life. They look bigger than the goblins and the rats we've seen, but smaller than the ogre.
Have you guys seen any goblins?
I thought we saw some corpses.
So yeah, you did see some corpses, but you probably wouldn't have been able to identify them as goblins.
Okay. So basically, it looks like pretty armored humans on the other side of this short wall. I basically just floated out to the group. They look pretty armored. I can try to engage them like I did the ogre, or we can try to, move as a group and get the jump on them. What do y'all think?
I say move as a group.
So I guess my suggestion, I think, will be to move ahead and at least get one shot off before the rest of the group comes around the corner. How does that sound?
So I guess Seamus says, okay, so you're saying there's a corner. So could you take your shot off and maybe around the corner, kind of waiting in the hallway? If you go over here, where you take a shot off, you come back. Yeah, but he's kind of explaining it.
Yeah, so I'll basically say yes. I'll open the door. It's only around the corner, so I'm going to open the door. You keep your sword sheathed. I'm going to attempt to basically fire, and as soon as I fall back to the group moves to engage. How does that sound? Basically, I come back to the group.
And I have dark vision, so when I see you, if you wanted to signal to me, I could just tell them to do it.
Yeah.
If you wanted.
Well, or couldn't both of you just go ahead, take your shots off, come back to this room, and me and Sol will be waiting?
I don't know how stealthy I am. I mean, I could give it a go, but
And
I'm medium, aren't there?
No.
I have the right of armor to sneak around.
I'm gonna pipe up real quick. Until Seamus. Every room may seem large to you as a small man, but we need more space. I suggest we put them in the room next door.
Okay.
So I think just since I'm stealthy, I'll just slide forward and take the shot, and then we'll just engage them as a group.
All right.
Okay, wait one sec.
Unless Ost thinks he can match my stealthiness.
All right.
I think that sounds fun, but what I say to you, I say, thanks for inviting me with this round, but I'll just let Poultice join you, and I cast resistance on you, and then I step back.
So basically, Ost, just look up for my signal to basically to the group to basically.
Poultice is with us all, but that was special for you.
When I signal, move forward and just didn't plan on engaging because I'm not going to fall back from my position. I'm just going to keep going and get as many shots as I can off.
So I'm waiting for a signal to sprint into the room.
Okay.
But I can't really move. I can't do that. I can't do anything. So.
Yeah, you can't ready it. I do ready my crossbow in case I see anything. So.
I'm just gonna stand by the doorway.
Okay, Brian, I'm just gonna go ahead and try to drop it as stealth again.
All right,
He's
stealth roll real fast.
15.
And I say,
Yep,
hey,
that is a
Paul,
15.
be ready. We might need to run.
Okay.
Oh, I like the red 15. Cool. And I'm just gonna slowly try to slide back to my previous position on that corner.
Okay.
I just locked him. There you go.
Yeah, you enter the room and you hear some talking between the two of them. We ain't had nothing but maggoty bread for 3 stinking days. And I was like, yeah, why can't we have some meat? Awesome.
And I don't see them from my current position.
Yeah, you'd have to poke your head out a little bit and
So can I guess what is it? Alt here, like there.
And there's currently sitting. One seems to be on some kind of stool. You can't really see too much below his chest.
Can I go ahead and just throw my caltrops right here?
Yeah, that would require a stealth check.
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you throwing them?
Here. In here. Yeah, there.
Oh, both of them? Okay.
Yeah.
And I was worried that he might run into them,
But if you're ready to,
but he also wants us to come into the room. No,
oh,
Byron
so
wasn't.
There's right, but there's plenty of space, and there's a passage
No,
around.
no. He was saying I should ready an action to put caltrops down. I was like, no, because I think
Yeah, we need the space to work with their. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead. Was that? I guess that was my action, but since it's still not really like in whatever, I'm gonna attempt to shoot.
Yeah,
at
you're not in combat or anything yet.
Yeah, so I dropped the caltrops, and I'm basically gonna ready a shot at the one. I think this is the guy taking watch.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I'm gonna take a shot at him.
Okay. Go ahead and make your shot. And if you did not have stealth, you would have missed. But fortunately, you were quite stealthy in your attack, and you do hit him. Significant amount of damage. And he just like lets out a yell, and it's like, "Oh, we got attackers! Where's Grog?"
So I'm at bonus action. I'm going to drop back into hiding, and move basically to here to signal to the group.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a stealth check. Excellent.
2020.
And basically, I just signal to Ost, basically kind of waving him forward.
Right.
And I
Ost, you
We're
see a
notified.
hand
yeah.
come
So
waving
we as a
around.
group.
perfect. And I say, hey guys, it's go time.
So I unsheathed my sword.
Should we roll initiative to see?
Yep, let's go
movement?
ahead and roll initiative now.
There we go.
Dang.
Nope.
This is the first time that I haven't been like going last every round.
So do we get to pick who goes first between me and Nim?
Yes.
All right, Nim, I'm going to suggest I go first.
so we can get into it. Okay.
Just do that right here.
Is my like when it does this, it says 5, okay, 5, 10, 15, 20,
25
25,
and then 30.
and then 30 right there. Okay.
I assume Ost goes first, correct?
Yes, Ost is going first.
Okay.
You didn't say that out loud. I just kind of assumed with the high
Yeah,
so
I was still entering initiative.
Okay. Are you ready for me to do it?
Yep, go ahead.
Okay, so I can go here because I was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then diagonally to 30.
Okay.
And I'd like to take a shot off at this guy.
All right,
With my
awesome. Take your shot.
Okey-doke.
Yes,
Right.
unfortunately,
Oh.
your shot
Oh, no.
bounces high and wide. And,
Oh God, guys. Oh God. Oh God.
And yeah, the creature looks over. Oh, I'm gonna get you!
Okey-doke.
Right.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Mhm.
And I'm going to ready a dodge. I have my sword and shield out, so the entire room should be bathed in light now.
Okay. Excellent. Yeah. Cool. Let's see. Nim, it is your turn. What are you gonna do?
I am going to go ahead and take another shot at this guy. I'm not stealth because of the light, but
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and fire at him.
Okay. You're gonna want to go ahead and step out into the room real quick.
Do.
Yeah, like here.
You can't be.
I can fire over the top of him, right?
You can cross through his.
Now you would want to. Sorry.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
move
I
there.
can move there.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
In
I'll-
combat, you got to be a bit more careful about
Yeah.
squares and things like that.
And if I-
Okay. Yes. Although your shot would have hit, it seems that he is able to duck behind the wall at the last second, and it bounces off of that.
Okay, and
So he's behind.
yes, he's behind cover. So I'm going to move back here for a second and just yeah, I'm just gonna move back there
Okay.
while I take stock of what just happened.
All right. Let's see. This one is going to kind of crouch down behind the wall, and he is going to take a shot at you, Ost.
Can you see Ost? Which you didn't click long enough for me to see which one you're talking about. Is it this one?
This
Okay,
one.
cool.
Yeah, you can see him.
Yeah.
Although, well, you're kind of short. Let's see. Let me read up on that real quick just to make sure.
Byron.
Mhm.
Tiger Woods got a DUI.
Who? What?
Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods did? Oh, how the mighty have
Yeah.
fallen.
Yeah, you think he could afford
An Uber.
Over.
or a
Fucking-
driver, like a personal driver? Gonna check something really quick.
In Jupiter?
An obstacle blocks at least half of its body. Seamus, how tall are you?
I am 3 foot.
Yeah, I'd say you cover half of Ost's body. Okay. Just wanted to check on that real fast.
I am an obstacle. Yes.
Okay, awesome.
It's really a loud obstacle.
Ost, the creature fires at you and misses, and then ducks down behind the wall. The next one
I think what we need to
is going to step up and fire at you, Seamus.
I am dodging, right?
Yes, and he misses. He's also going to dip down behind the wall. And
Saul's coming.
How do we get them out?
yeah, and then it's Saul's turn. Everybody rolled extraordinarily high initiative except for Saul.
I'm gonna go.
Okay. Well, Saul's just gonna chill right here because he can't go any further.
Okay.
I have a question, Brian. If I went towards the wall, could I grapple them over the wall, or would I have to go over the wall, grapple them, and then come back over?
To drag.
Since you're 3 feet tall, I'd assume you'd have to go over the wall.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Cool. All right.
Okay. And
My turn.
yeah,
Would I be
Saul's
obscured by the wall if I was right next to the wall?
What's that?
Would I be obscured by the wall if I was next to the wall, to where I'd naturally be hiding behind it, basically?
So here's how I'm gonna rule that. If you are obscured by the wall, you will not be able to threaten them in melee.
Got it. So if I walked here and they try to shoot over it, I wouldn't be able to do anything about it.
Right, they would not get disadvantage on their ranged attacks. But the other thing I can rule is no, you wouldn't be obscured in any way by the wall, but you would threaten them in melee.
Okay, my last question is
these are rules specifically for you since you are small.
yes. My last question, I promise, is if I walk up, can I ready an action if they jump to the wall? I can slap at them, kind of idea.
Just slap at them?
No, wait,
What?
can I attack them with my sword?
Yes. Although that wall being as tall as you are probably going to be attacking at disadvantage.
Okay.
Unless you get over the wall.
Are they here's a question for you, Brian. They duck behind the wall. They can't see into the room, can they?
Right.
Okay. So you have first action?
You can't see them and they can't see you.
Lost as first action. I think I'm gonna jump over the wall.
My suggestion was for me to
For you to what?
I was gonna say for me to slide up to the wall since I can basically get 2 swings in.
Okay.
But you will not be obscured
what I'd
by
like
the wall,
to
just
do
so you're aware.
Yeah.
Okay.
Time's
a ticking. Let's go.
My turn.
Yeah.
My turn. Yeah, no, that's what I've been trying to go. I'm
Alright.
readying an action for when they go, like I'm readying my light crossbow when I see them pop up.
Okay, cool.
I am going to move 5, 10. I'm going to move slowly. So I move double.
Okay.
15, 20. And to over the wall, what is that?
Let's see. I would assume that would be an athletics or acrobatics check.
And is it difficult terrain, like it would cost me double?
Yes.
So if I'm at 20 and I only have 25 movement, can I still move over it?
No.
Okay, so I'm going to then
actually,
instead.
No,
I'm
I
going to
take
go.
that back. No, you can move. How to rule this? I mean, technically, yes. Like, if you tried to move any further, let's say, for instance, like, no, you would not be able to.
That's gonna be the end of my movement. Okay.
But give me an athletics or acrobatics check. Okay. Yeah, I say you'd make it over with that.
Can I make it over, and then I'm going to attack the one on my left.
Okay, cool.
Hey, you! Take this!
Excellent. You hit him,
Damn.
and you deal significant damage to him. Excellent.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm moving here,
Okay.
and I'm going to go ahead and basically, just while they're staring at this angry ball of noise, I'm going to take a swipe with my my short sword at the one on the left right here.
Okay, cool. Okay. Your blow does not land.
So, Brian, what do we say about the flanking bonus, out of curiosity?
Like if you attack the middle
There
one.
is no flanking bonus.
I thought
It's-
you said earlier. I
Yeah,
just wanna
no,
make sure.
that's just an old rule or a rule that I am not using that I think is available in the DMG.
Okay, cool.
All right, and so I'm going to, as my secondary action, so I moved 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to disengage, go 30, 35.
Okay. All right. And it is their turn. Let's see.
These guys are tough to hit.
Yeah, they are.
They're obscured.
Are they obscure when I hit over the wall? I think it's just because they're AC.
They're hiding behind it, so you have to kind of reach around it.
Well, I was against the wall. I'm assuming it was their AC is why I missed.
Yeah, they have high AC. That's why you missed. Yeah, they seem to be armed with heavy chainmail. Let's see.
I'm gonna be in trouble.
What are they gonna do?
Well, if any of them pop up, I'm gonna take my shot.
Okay. This one is going to, the one on the left is going to pop up. He is going to be firing at Nim. So if you would like to take your shot. Okay. It does not land.
It's obscured.
So he's gonna fire at Nim.
Do they have shields?
Well, they are currently wielding longbows.
So no.
So no.
Okay.
Okay.
So their AC is that without shields. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Nim, he does hit you. An arrow goes searing through your shoulder, and you take 5 damage.
Okay.
All right. And then he's going to step over here. And then just kind of drop low, so that he's hidden behind the wall. The other one is going to take a swing at you, Seamus.
So he dropped his bow and now he has a sword.
No. Oh, this one? Yes,
Yeah.
He did drop his bow and he pulled his sword out.
Cool.
He's going to take a swipe at you with his sword.
Okay.
All right. Oh, it set this up really weird. Fortunately for you, rolled low. Sorry, this is set up really, really weird.
You're good.
All right. Yeah, his sword just plunges into your shoulder, and you take 12 damage. And then he kind of just hunkers down low behind the wall. See if I'm reading that correctly. Sorry, there's a lot of... The way it wrote it up was very confusing. Oh, excuse me. I take that back. You take 14 damage. Okay. All right.
14?
Yeah, 14 damage. Okay.
Saul.
And Saul is going to... He kind of hunkers down below the wall. Saul's going to step up here, and he's going to hold an action to fire his bow at the first enemy he sees. Hey. Ost, it is your turn.
All right. I think my best bet is to take out my sword and shield. You said that's an action, right?
To take out your shield, yes, that is an action.
Okay, so I'm doing that though. So I'm gonna get my sword and shield out,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna move one. Can I move across these caltrops?
Yeah, you have to
If
move
you
half
move at half speed, yes.
You can go around them though. I mean, it's not. You got 30 foot, right?
It's about this. 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. What if I go 25? Oh, I already used my action. Okay. I'll just go right there,
Okay.
and I'm
Excellent.
good.
All right.
And I speak to them and I say, "Praise be Fultus."
And they just look at piss on your god.
So I'm gonna go ahead and slide forward. It's my turn, right?
Seamus's turn because he's going before you, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Seamus, what are you gonna do?
So if I drop the ball bearings,
Okay, you drop.
they wouldn't have to move, so therefore they wouldn't actually fall.
No.
Okay. I couldn't drop the ball bearings and disengage. I'll just take lots of free
They're
hits.
not gonna fall. They're gonna stay.
Yeah. So I'm going to start yelling at them and just kind of dodge as I stand there.
Okay. Let's Let's see. Give me a intimidation check. Okay. Doesn't seem to be very effective.
The 3-foot halfling isn't intimidating.
No, not very. All right, Nim, it is your turn.
I'm gonna slide forward and go ahead and take a swipe at this guy with my short sword again.
Okay. And yeah, he kind of bats your sword to the side with his armored sleeve.
As he bats it, I'm gonna go ahead and just try to slip a dagger into his swinging arm.
Ooh. Yeah, you hit him.
Ha ha ha! Brilliant.
Yeah, and you kill him. Yeah, so like he like goes to bat it, and you just like slide the dagger right up in the crevice between his arm. Sweet.
Increase him his armor. I see it.
Yeah. Excellent.
So wait, Brian, that was not the one he hit earlier. That's the one I hit, right?
Yes.
I've hit the other one already.
Yeah. Cool.
So so I just moved forward one, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm gonna hold position right here.
Okay.
That way, Saul.
If you back up one, that means if it moves forward, it can't hit you, but it would be able to hit Aust anyway.
Well, Saul's going to be able to shoot
That's
at
fine.
it from his sword.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. He looks over and sees that you've killed his brethren, and he goes, "Oh, how dare you, my brother!" And he's gonna run over. Sorry, get this other one out of the way, real quick. And he's going to take a swing at you, and at the same time, Saul's going to unleash his shot.
Ew.
Okay. Okay. So he brings his sword down and catches you in the shoulder with it. You take 8 damage, and at the same time, Saul unleashes his arrow, and it just goes and zooms like straight through his skull and just drops him to the ground.
Nice.
And he just kind of chuckles. Oh, still got it.
As the sword is stuck in my shoulder.
Yeah. All right, and they fall to the ground dead.
So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna leave the inspections to those guys. And just while they kind of take stock of the situation, I'm just gonna go ahead and just inspect this door for anything that might be coming up as they inspect the dudes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to inspect the guys, see if I can tell everybody what they are.
All right. Yeah, give me an Arcana check. Okay. You would know these. You've probably heard rumors about them at some point or another, but they're hobgoblins. They- yeah.
Everybody, these are hobgoblins.
You don't know much else about them other than that.
I'm gonna try to search the bodies and the area, see if there's anything of value.
Okay. Let's check on that really quick.
I'd like to try to get my crossbow bolt at the same time, so I'll just roll my.
Okay. Go ahead and yeah, you recover your crossbow bolt. While they're searching, Nim, could you give me a perception check?
Sorry, I'm not
Excellent.
trying to be rude. I got up at the same time.
No, it's
Oh,
fine. Yes, you do hear some just some squeaking on the other side of the door.
not squeaking. You guys, I speak squirrel. Squeaker, squeaking, squeak.
Squeak 'em.
Emperor's New Groove style.
Okay. When I search the area, do I get anything cool?
Let's see what you find. 1 second. Between the two hobgoblins, you find 24 silver.
I give everyone 8 silver.
All right, cool. Everybody add 8 silver to your sheets.
What, you said they have long swords? What swords do they have on them?
Long swords, they seem to be like old and corroded, as well as they also have longbows.
Do they have quivers on them?
Yes, they do.
I guess I go ahead and ask the two if they want to toss me some of the arrow or divvy the arrows amongst Saul and myself.
I don't want them.
Huh?
I don't want them, and I'm pretty sure that Ost can't use those. He's got crossbows.
Yep.
Okay. So you can fit a maximum of 20 arrows into your quiver before you have to carry a second quiver. That said, these quivers do have 15 arrows in them.
Wow.
Okay, I'll go ahead and I'll take the second quiver.
Okay.
That's not going to put me over the weight limit, and I'd like to have that extra.
Yeah. Cool.
So I'll go ahead and take one of the quivers, so that'll put me at 39 arrows.
All right.
You got 2 quivers going on.
Excellent.
2 swords. Okay. And does Saul take the second one?
Yeah, he.
Paul's got also crossbows.
Yeah, he's got a light crossbow, and he's just like, nope.
I thought we gave
None
him
for
that
me,
one
thank you.
longbow. Didn't we get a long?
These guys have longbows on them.
Yeah.
Is he proficient? Yeah, are you good with a longbow?
Saul looks on. He's like, I'm good with the longbow, but I'll stick to my weapon.
Okay.
I have a question, Brian,
fine.
real quick.
Yeah.
Is there like any other doors besides this one? 'Cause
Oh,
I can't.
I didn't reveal that all the way.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, there.
Yes, there is. So there's one door here, and one where Nim is standing.
How long have we been going on now since our last long rest? We've taken one short.
Well, let's see. You took a short rest. I'd say you've been going like an additional 3 hours. So you guys have been up for like 6-7 hours now.
Okay, still.
Maybe
I
scout
can-
around a bit, but we might not want to.
I can do another short rest and get another all hit point. Nice.
Yeah. Wait. Did we look at I know we inspected the bodies. Did we inspect this room very well?
Yes. So, there doesn't seem to be much in the way of things in here. However, yeah, it's just you see like a fire pit, several iron cookpots. The pit looks to have been burnt out some time ago for whatever reason. These hobgoblins weren't using it. You see some stools. Little else.
So I say, why don't we check the next room, and then maybe that'll be a better place to rest than where we're currently at.
Well, we're in a pretty good room. We got a campfire.
Yeah, but
and
there's
cooking.
4 doors to go into this area.
That's true. Did you guys pick up your caltrops and what on that?
No.
I've been gathering them as you've been scouting that room.
Okay, just make sure you state that so we don't get punished.
Yeah,
I was-
are you gathering up any of your arrows?
I'm not gonna pick them up.
Okay.
Because we just got a fuck ton of.
All right. Cool.
All right. So Nim, do you think we should go in that room over there?
I'm gonna go ahead. I picked up my caltrops. I'm gonna say this reminds me of where we just were. It sounds like we have some more vermin we can extinguish. So just I have 2 health, so I probably can't take the lead on this one.
All right, I'll take the lead.
So we want to go that way? Okay. Do we want to, hey, Seamus, just in case, you want to set up your bear trap, like
Me?
by one of these, yeah, or yeah, Seamus.
Oh, sorry.
You want to set up your bear trap at one of these doors, just in case, like something
Sure.
were to try to come through.
I'll do a bear trap here, and I'll do a call trap here.
Mhm.
Okay,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna move back towards this door.
Right.
Over the wall.
Also, can you put the light back on our sword again, just to make sure we're good for another while?
Yeah, and it's again that like yellowy orange sunrise color.
All right, and I kind of put my ear against the door to make sure there's nothing on the other side immediately. See if I can
Yeah.
notice anything.
Give me a perception check.
Yeah.
And while he's leaning against it, I'm just gonna go ahead and knock an arrow on my bow.
Okay. Yeah. You hear the
I rolled
grumbling of your own stomach. Have you guys eaten yet today?
So I roll it again because I'm lucky.
I don't think we
Oh, yeah.
see that we ate during our short rest. We should have done that. Yeah, we need
Yeah.
to eat.
So, all of a sudden, though, the grumbling of your stomach ceases, and you do hear some scratching. It seems to be a little distance away.
Okay, I'm just gonna smash open the door, and
Okay.
if anything comes at me,
Yeah, I have my crossbow ready
All right. You grab the door
for
handle
anything.
and you push against it, and it's locked.
Oh,
Do you want me to try to? I can try to unlock it.
Yeah.
Do
All right.
I see Seamus struggle, so I'm going to slide forward. Check for any traps on this door. I think I already checked for traps, though, right? I didn't see any.
You checked for things on the other end of the door, but I don't think you checked for traps.
I'm going to go ahead and check for traps
Okay.
as I examine the locking mechanism.
Okay, give me a perception check. Yes, this door does not seem to be trapped.
I'm going to attempt to pick the lock.
All right, go for it.
What am I using for that?
You are using your thieves' tools.
Oh,
I
so just
believe
click
if
on.
you click on them, that should pop up. Okay. It seems you're unable to pick the lock here.
Okay.
you want to try a different door?
Someone else's key.
We could try a different door. We got 3 doors. The others to try.
Door number 1 is locked. So I would suggest maybe picking up the call traps and proceeding through.
You want to just try to take? Oh, yeah. Okay. So I'll pick up my call traps and I'll pick up my hunting trap,
Oh. Okay. Sure.
and then I'm gonna listen on this door and see. Do I notice any like traps on this door or like hear anything on the other side?
Give
what
me a perception check.
All right. I'm gonna look first. I'm gonna look for a trap on the door.
Okay. All right, there are no traps on this door.
And I'm gonna try to listen through.
Yes, there does not seem to be any noise coming from the other side.
I'm gonna
Check it.
check the other door as well for both of those things. I'm gonna check first for a trap.
Okay.
Swear to God, if you find a trap.
Nope.
And I'm gonna listen through the door to see if I hear anything on that side.
Do not hear anything on the other side of the door. It is
So I'm saying I
quiet.
hear nothing and I see nothing, guys. Which door do we want to do?
Sure.
The north or the west?
So that
Way. All right.
sounds good.
I open the door.
I have my crossbow ready.
Oh, so sorry. Yeah.
All right,
I'm
the door flings open.
Yeah.
And
It's been a while.
there is inside. It looks to be. Do you have your sword out?
Yes.
Okay, just wanted to make sure of that.
Yep.
It looks to be some sort of pantry. The north and south walls of this chamber are stacked halfway to the ceiling with ill-made barrels, boxes, and crates. Clear path allows easy access between the west and east doors.
All right. I look for traps as I walk along.
Okay. Give me a perception check. There do not seem to be any traps in this room.
Okay, I'm going to go all the way across. I'm going to try to lean up against the door and see if I hear anything on the other side.
Okay, give me another perception check.
I'm a grumbling.
Yeah, there does not seem to be anything on the other side.
I want to come in here and inspect the room. Like, be like, oh, what's all this?
Okay. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, you see, like, water, wine, food. It all seems to be, like, in some weird, like, weird, scratchy writing that you can't understand. Do you want to give me an Arcana check real quick?
Sure. Thank goodness I'm proficient in Arcana.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Yeah, you don't know what the origins of this writing are. But yeah.
I wave everyone on in.
I'd like to like look at the wine, and just like uncork and smell.
Yeah, it seems to be quite sour and awful smelling.
Could be a good vinaigrette.
Yeah, totally. You should taste it and see.
Hey, Saul, I found this really good wine.
He's like, oh, good for you. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. None for me, thank you.
I might save some for later, and I just put it back down.
Okay. Nim, what are you doing at this time?
I'm holding back. I'm kind of holding a cautionary position, watching the side door because I don't trust Seamus's growling stomach and ears.
Okay. Excellent. Hey,
I have a question, Brian.
Yeah.
Just for context. Is this like ancient Greece style wine where it's like super alcoholic and flammable, or is this like modern day wine where it's like watery and it's not flammable?
So imagine some like sixth graders decided they wanted to make wine because they heard about how it was made, and that's what you got.
Okay. I'm just checking.
Yeah. Also, like, they're extremely unhygienic in the process of making it, so
So it's like super soured.
yeah, probably like, you know, nothing got washed out while it was being produced.
Got it.
There may be some kind of who knows what fungal colony growing at the base of this barrel or something.
Yeah, I was asking more for the alcoholic content in case I wanted to like throw it to try and catch something on fire.
Okay.
But obviously, doesn't sound like a good idea.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to check the door for traps.
Okay. Give me. Yeah, there do not appear to be any traps on this door.
Okay. I look back at Austin, and Saul, and I go, I think I'm going to open this door. Well, I didn't hear anything, but the last door I wasn't very cautious about. So can you guys make sure we're ready on this side? Because I think, I don't know if there's anything on this side, but I was a little bit stupid in the last one, so.
Okay. Saul steps inside.
I get my light crossbow ready, pointed
Yeah.
at the door.
Nim, what are you doing?
I'm gonna have a knocked arrow, and I'm facing the door he's at, while also keeping a hesitant eye on the door next to me.
Okay.
And what is Saul doing?
He's got his crossbow out, and he looks ready to go.
All right. I open the door. As I open the door, I'm ready. If anything comes through, I'm gonna try to dive and dodge. If I get shot at or anything like that.
Okay. Let's see. You throw open the door, and you see several torches mounted in crude sconces. They burn fitfully around this chamber, filling the air with a haze. A double row of marble columns carved with intertwining dragons runs the length of the hall. So give me a perception check.
Shoot.
Okay. You see. Let's see. About this far. And Ost, I would say, just because of the positioning of the door, you see about the same distance. Maybe.
Say it again.
1 second. See about that much more.
Cool.
Actually, Ost, give me a perception check as well.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, you see about the same.
Roll 20 is like not wanting us to be perceptive right now.
Yeah, definitely not. Hey guys, quick question. We've been going for about 2 hours now. Are you guys good with taking a short break?
Sure.
All right, cool.
Cool.